Well, hello there. Sign up for this continuity review channel. I don't know what I'm saying. So, today we're looking at a continuity. And as you can see, I have put my logo on top of here. So, I'm like a legit channel. So, yeah. It's to hide the fact. Oh, whatever. This is Pop UK Continuity Kids channel. This continuity is from July 17th, 2018. And we see Care Bears. 3D CGI Care Bear episodes. Do they look good? Kinda, almost. But you know how I stand on 3D stuff. And nowadays there's a 2D Care Bear cartoon out there, which I haven't really watched yet, but it's out there. It looks good. So yeah, just letting you know there's a new one, a 2D one, hand drawn and stuff. Also on I think it's on Tiny Pop. This is Pop UK, so there's a slight difference. These are two different channels. So a show about horses, because for some reason little girls love horses. It's like almost a stereotype at this point. Okay, so another 3D CGI cartoon on Pop, and another 3D CGI cartoon, Alvin and the Chipmunks, a cartoon from Nickelodeon, the TV channel Nickelodeon. Yes, they show Alvin and the Chipmunks a lot. And now it's Alvin and the Chipmunks. This announcer's tone, intonation, it sounds so weird. Like they're putting together different pre-recorded tracks of the announcer saying things. Sounds kind of strange, but also entertaining. So what is this cartoon about? These two kids. I believe I've watched an episode where they turned into a frog. Yeah, of course, we saw a frog just now, but a different type of frog. I think frogs are a common theme here in this cartoon. Monday on 12:30. Oh, I thought this was like a new cartoon, but it's just a teddy bear. A teddy bear sequence that fooled me into thinking this was a new cartoon or something. Man, these sure showed a lot of Alvin and the Chipmunks. This is a continuity from 2018. Just a year ago. This is like pretty recent actually. What's a year, right? A year is not much. July 17th. Yeah, summer. It's still summer here, kinda. I mean, for me, August is summer, but maybe not for everybody. Maybe it's like technically autumn or fall, whatever you want to call it. So we got a Crystal Pop, a logo bumper, and what do you know? There exists a Talking Tom cartoon. I believe it was just a app for the Android phones, and now it became its own cartoon. That's interesting, but it's 3D CGI. I mean, you wouldn't want to have it any other way because that's how you played it, right? So it would be funny to have Talking Tom as a 2D cartoon. But yeah, Pokemon. Wow, this kind of makes me excited. This after school thingy they're advertising. They've got pretty good stuff. Pop Max, okay. Yeah, Pop Max is the new channel that replaced Kicks. And it's already been a year since that happened. What do you know? So yeah, they're advertising Pop Max on Pop because they've got a lot of similar channels. I mean, Kicks didn't have the word pop in it, so I guess that's why they changed it. I mean, there are three channels to my knowledge. There's Pop, the OG amongst them, Tiny Pop for smaller kids, and Pop Max for older kids, I guess. So they've got three age groups. and three pop channels, and somehow they decided that it must include the name pop in the name. I guess that's why they renamed it. I mean, it happens a lot. The channels rebrand. Usually they get to keep their name, but I mean they change logos all the time. And even though it's the channel still has the same name, like Cartoon Network, it changes so much over time that you can't recognize it anymore. And like the only difference is here they changed the name of the channel, so it's like it appears to be a sudden change. Like one channel is gone and another appears, but in reality it's still the same channel. It's just like when you compare Cartoon Network from now to Cartoon Network from, I don't know, 15 years ago. It's not the same channel anymore. It may have the same name, but the logo is different, the bumpers are different, the shows are different, everything's different. More or less, I guess. I think. Right? So, yeah. That's how it goes. I mean, one curious thing, like after the channel Kicks changed its name to Pop Max, did they change all the shows they broadcasted? Did all the cartoons suddenly become different, or did they still air the same cartoons? That's what I want to know. That's interesting. That's in fact a very interesting question. If any of you remember this, if any of you watched uh like Kicks before it like stopped being Kicks and became Pop Max, did Pop Max air the same cartoons and shows that Kicks aired? That like that would be really interesting to know. If you know, leave a comment. So yeah, what else do they show? The horses thing. Yeah, I already mentioned what I think about the horses thing. I think that I don't know. I'm not really interested in the horses thing. I don't know. Maybe because I'm a boy. Talking Tom, and friends. I don't know if it's any good. Good? Is it any good? It looks funny. Almost good. I don't know. I never watched it, so I can't tell you. Pokemon. I did watch Pokemon, but like the early Pokemon episodes. These are like so advanced. Like it's barely the same cartoon anymore. Yeah, I watched a couple of new episodes. I would actually it actually looks okay. I mean, it's not too bad. Yeah, I'd watch some Pokemon if I could right now. Pokemon are more or less good. I mean, there's the original Pokemon which I grew up with, and there's the new Pokemon which is technically the same show, I guess. But I mean, it keeps getting different. Somewhere along the line, it became so different that like I was too emotionally invested in the old show that the new one, you know, somehow you need to somehow you need to realize that you're no longer watching the same show, and you just have to accept that you're watching a completely different cartoon. It may have the same name, it may look similar, but it's a different cartoon. So you shouldn't have the same expectations of it as you had from the first one. Like, it will have new good things about it, but somewhere along the line the cartoon just became a different one. Like, these TV channels become different TV channels with time. So yeah, it's like with these. Oh, I think somebody's calling me on my phone actually. I'm not really sure, but I hear a ringing something. I hear the phone ring. I'm not going to answer it right now. I'm going to finish reviewing this continuity, even though it's getting me really curious. Who in the world could be calling me right now, and why? Or maybe it's not me. Maybe it's my alarm clock. I don't know. So this continuity is going to end real soon. Like we only have 2 minutes of this continuity, so I guess there's no use. Whoever's calling me can wait. Okay. So what is this? What was this cartoon? Okay. I never noticed that cartoon. Yeah, this with the pink hair strain or something. Mizo. Oh, I couldn't read it. It flashed before my eyes too fast. Mizo or what? Mizo. You know what I like about these channels, Pop Max and stuff, and Pop. They will air the strangest cartoons. Like it's a good place to learn about new cartoons. You're not gonna see some of these cartoons on other networks. Like there are some cartoons you're never gonna see on Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network or what's the third biggest cartoon channel? Disney Channel, I guess. Yeah, some of these you're not gonna see anywhere. So you need the Sony network to show you these cartoons on Pop. I mean, it's still strange that they air such big name cartoons like Pokemon. I remember a long time Pop and all these Pop channels, they used to air like lesser known cartoons all the time. Like I would almost say cheaper to air cartoons. And then slowly they like became more and more successful as a TV channel, and somehow they can afford to air Alvin and the Chipmunks and all these big name cartoons. So and I actually looked at Google Trends or something, or just a graph of the popularity of these channels, Pop and such, and they've really grown in popularity recently over the years. So I think they've grown too much in popularity. Too many kids are watching them. They love watching them. So I believe I heard recently that something changed, and it became harder to access this TV channel even within the UK. So maybe that's related. Maybe it became too popular for its own good, and it needed to impose some kind of restrictions to itself. I don't know why, but that's just my train of thoughts. So yeah, this is the end of the continuity. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye bye.